Okay, so we're going to just jump to page 96, just over in your wee booklets. And it's question 3 I'm going to look at. It's a bit of a random question. What I'm going to do, I see 2 triangles in there. I'm going to draw them out separately. Just to try to get a bit of structure to this question. So A, B, C is a smaller one. This is 200 metres and this is 37 metres. And then T, A, C is the bigger one. And this is 42. This is still 200. Now, first of all, it's asked me to find the length BC. So finding this length. Do you notice I've got a right angle in here? And once you have a right angle, don't forget about SOHCAHTOA. So do you remember how to do that? Opposite the right angle is the hypotenuse. Opposite your angle is the opposite. And other side is the adjacent. I want this one and I know this one. H and A are together in here. So cos the angle, remember I always have to write cos the angle, is adjacent over hypotenuse. Just follow the order A over H. So cos 37 is your adjacent, which is 200, over your hypotenuse, which is X. Same old story. You can't have what you're looking for in the bottom line. So you bring it up and you multiply. You then bring this across and divide. But because you're bringing the whole number over, it's not inverse. It's only inverse if you're bringing just the cos. So just in your calculators, 200 divided by cos 37 gives you an answer of 250, and that's meters. So that's part A. Part B, find the height of the flagpole TB. So if you look at your picture, TB is TA, take away BA. So I have to find TA. So I'll find that first. I'll call it Y, because I don't want to use X again. Again, it's right angled, so I can use SOHCAHTOA. Hypotenuse, opposite, adjacent. I know this and I want this. So SOHCAHTOA, I've got O and A, tan. So tan, the angle, is opposite over adjacent. So tan, your angle is 42, your opposite is Y, and your adjacent is 200. Bring that across and make sure you put that in front. Otherwise, your calculator may tan that, and you don't want that. So 200 times tan 42 gives you 180. Now, I also need to find this distance here. I can just do it through Pythagoras, actually. So I'll just go down here. So AB. I'm looking for a shorter side. So in Pythagoras theorem, it's 250 squared. Because I'm looking for a shorter side, you take it away. So AB is 250 squared minus 200 squared. Square root your answer to give you 150. So the height of the flagpole, so the height of TB, I think they called it, is the whole height, take away your AB, which is 30 meters. Question 4. In triangle PQR, P to R is 7.2, Q to R is 6.3, and the angle in a R is 37. Find the length PQ. So see I've got 2 sides and the in-between angle? Cosine rule. So you go A squared equals B squared plus C squared minus 2BC times cosine A. So X squared is 7.2 squared plus 6.3 squared minus 2 times those 2 sides times cosine the angle between them. So you do them in pairs. So X squared is 7.2 squared add 6.3 squared to give you 91.53. Take away 2 times 7.2 times 6.3 times cosine 37 to give you 72.45. So it's 91.53 minus your previous answer, 19.1. So X is the square root of that to give you 4.4. And then I am looking, that's part A. In part B, I am looking for angle at Q. So I'm looking for this angle in here. So I would use the sine rule. So it's 7.2 over sine that angle. So sine A equals a side, I could use this side because I've got it now, 4.4 over sine this angle. So bring your sine up to our side and it becomes multiplying times sine A. Rearrange it to get sine A on its own. So this comes up to be multiplication. This comes over to be a division. And just stick that all in your calculator. 7.2 times sine 37. Either close the brackets or press equals and divide by 4.4 to get you 0.98. So you're getting rid of the sine, so it's inverse. So inverse sine answer gives you 80 degrees. Okay, number 5, you have got another ABC triangle. So A, B, C. A to B is 4.6, B to C is 11.5, and the side is 7.8. And it says find the sizes of all the angles. There's quite a lot of work in this. I'll start with this angle in here. I've got 3 sides, so it's going to be the cosine rule. To be say cosine A. So I'm starting with this angle, so I'll start with this side. So 7.8 squared equals the other 2 sides squared. Take away 2 times the other 2 sides times cosine that angle. 7.8 squared I can work out to give you 60.84. Work out this pair, 4.6 squared, add 11.5 squared to give you 153.41. Take away. Now work this out. 2 times 4.6 times 11.5 gives you 105.8 times cosine A. Don't separate these yet. Bring this over so it becomes a takeaway. And that's a minus 105.8 cosine A. So 60.84 minus 153.41 gives you minus 92.57 equals minus 105.8 cosine A. Minuses on each side just get rid of. This is multiplying. So when you bring this across, it becomes a division. So in your calculators, 92.57 divided by 105.8 gives you 0.875. Bring your cosine over as inverse. So on your calculators, shift cosine answer to give you 29 degrees. Now, it wanted all the angles worked out, so there's an awful lot of work in this. So let's draw out a wee triangle again. This angle A is 29 now. 4.6, 7.8, 11.5. Let's go for this angle. I would just call it B. Sine rule. Lots of information. You can use sine rule. 4.6 over sine B equals this side over sine the angle. So bring that up to our side. So 4.6 is 7.8 over sine 29 times sine B. You want this on its own. So bring this up and it becomes a multiplication. This comes over to be a division. Put that in your calculator. 4.6 times sine 29 equals or brackets. Divide by 7.8. So you have sine B is 0.2859. So bring your sine over. Inverse sine 0.2859. So shift sine answer 16.6 degrees. Now to get the third angle, I'll call it properly. BAC, angle in there, is 180 minus your 29 minus 16.6. So BAC, 180 minus 29 minus 16.6 gives you 134.4 degrees.